Welcome, Mage. I'm Rhino, and today we're gonna be uh doing Atraxa and
It's a deck tech,
Deck Tech.
and we're going to start building the anti-deck for it.
The anti-deck.
Yeah. So what would be the best cards to go up against this Atraxa deck? So Rhino's going to talk a little bit about the deck, and that is the commander. And if you are curious, we are using Deck Builder for our deck constructions, and that actually hooks into what we've built for the cardboard combat and stuff like that. So we're going to go over this deck. You're going to talk a little bit about how well it played during your Commander League. And then we were going to start going over cards. I started piling a whole bunch of cards into a thing for the possible anti-deck. And what we're going to do is Rhino is going to end up ghost playing, and we will figure out what is some of the good cards to play to not necessarily counter what he's doing, but to be the opposite, to keep the deck down, sort of thing. So this will work with other toxic decks too, I'm sure. So
Infect.
yeah, and possibly infect, yes. So he's got, for his build, he had to have 50% of the non-land cards have the keyword toxic on it. So we've got Atraxa, which does not have toxic on it. Why did you use Atraxa?
The reason why I chose Atraxa was mainly because she's a poor color. Yeah, she's a 7-drop, but she has flying, vigilance, death touch, and lifelink.
Yeah. Okay, so starting out, here's the first question I have for you. How did the mana base work on this?
It worked really well.
Okay, well, the reason why it worked really well is because he has a whole bunch of dual lands in there. And so I don't think there's any, I don't think we had any tap lands. So yes, we do have a bunch of dual lands. I got them long, long ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yes, I have like an underground sea.
Yeah. But let's go over the lands that we have here. Now, yes, this is an enormous, these are worth a lot. And you can use tap lands. It just slows you down a little bit. But, got a Bayou, Besijo, Bountiful Promenade, Caves of Colas, Command Tower. Yeah, we've got basics in there.
Yeah.
We had pulled a Morphic Pool. I don't know that we have exactly this version of the Morphic Pool, so don't get caught up on the versions of these.
Yeah.
A Razor Verge Thicket.
We ended up pulling that version.
Yeah, I'll need that in my deck, so I'm gonna pull it out of yours. Rogue's Passage, very important. In a lot of these decks, we got a Savannah. We pulled a Sea of Clouds from
where?
Yeah, we had one. The Sea Chrome Coast. We pulled that one. Terramorphic Expanse, very important.
Yes, very important.
This, you didn't end up playing this, did you?
No, I didn't. Yeah, it taps for energy battlefield tap.
No, it doesn't.
Untap.
Yeah, but you can tap it for colorless. Yeah.
I can do it for, again, it's a builder land. And
You can turn it into an artifact that you may need.
yeah. I have like one thing that um that turns something into artifact.
Um, let's see. Tropical Island, Underground Sea, Undergrowth Stadium. We happen to have one of those. Vault of Champions. We had one of those. And Verdant Catacombs. Okay, so yeah, this is in a very impressive mana base. What you can do is you can go to mtglands.com, I believe, and put in your color combination, and it'll give you a list of all the possible lands, and you can figure out what will work for you. Okay, so in this deck there are 35 creatures, and we did 36 lands. Oh wow, I thought we did 38. But you didn't have a problem having a land each turn, right?
I didn't.
Yeah. I don't think you missed a land drop. So 36 worked for this deck in the couple of games that you've played.
The neat thing about Verdant Catacombs is it says search your library for
a swamp or a
or
forest. So,
yeah, I can do any of the duels.
Yeah, you could do any of the duels that were a swamp or a forest. You also had some other lands there that came up as like is there another one? I think we had some other lands. Actually, no, we didn't have any of those in here yet. But you can use it for searching for other lands that say that they are a forest or a swamp. Okay, let's get to the creatures. Okay.
Okay.
So the stats of the deck. Let's start out with the stats. You cannot see hardly anything on there. Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna get this out of the way.
Okay, get that out of the way. The mana curve is pretty reasonable, 2.72. That's good. We've got 36 lands, 35 creatures, 7 artifacts, 11 instants, 8 sorceries, and 6 other cards. So let's take a look. All right. The bulk of this deck all comes from
Rex, yeah, I'll be one.
Okay. Because that's the one that has toxic. So as you look at these cards, you'll see that we chose cards because they had toxic on it. So that's got toxic. That's got toxic. Toxic, 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 toxic. Okay. This does not have toxic. Why is this in here?
And mainly because it has proliferate. So I can do one and proliferate.
Yeah. And sometimes you need to get rid of an enchantment on top of a creature or an artifact that's becoming annoying. So Canker Bloom is really nice for that. Okay. Next card. This doesn't have toxic.
It has breach, but I can do one in a green. I can sacrifice it and proliferate. And it assumes that someone has a poison counter.
Yeah, so if somebody has a poison counter on it, then he can click it up. And that's one of the things that he wants to do with this deck. So there's a lot of toxic, but then there's some proliferate in here as well. Okay. This is toxic, toxic, Double Strike Toxic, 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 Flying, Toxic, Thrumming Bird. I think that almost always comes out, doesn't it?
Oh, no, not really. I
Yeah.
think I only got that out once.
Well, at the league, but when we played it, you got out both games on that. So, you know, the thrumming bird is great for the proliferate. Lifelink Toxic. Uh,
Whenever I needed to discard a card, uh, I discard the Void Wing, um, because when I proliferate, I just bring it back to my hand.
yeah. Okay. This has got proliferate on it.
Yes.
This has trampled Toxic. Um, this has flying Toxic, Death Touch Toxic, Flying Toxic, Toxic 1. This was stolen from you.
The reason why that wasn't that that very good is because um I didn't have anything to target.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. When this was stolen from you, it targeted. Actually, it wasn't. Yeah, it was stolen from you. And yeah, you don't have a lot of artifacts, so
mhm,
I mean, it's still a toxic one, so
yeah.
that's good. And it's a two and a blue for a 2/3, which isn't bad. Okay, toxic,
I like that card.
toxic, uh, plague nurse, toxic. Um,
I really like her.
yeah. Now, the thing that a lot of people don't realize is toxic stacks. So, um, you can do this 2 and a green multiple times. And that way they get toxic 1, and then they'll have toxic 2, toxic 3, toxic 4, toxic 5.
But it says activate only once each turn.
Right. But, if there's something else that adds toxic, which you do have other things that add toxic.
We do.
Yes, you do. And on top of that, you can do this after things have connected. Yeah, after the blocks have been set, you can go, okay, I'm going to do that and get extra toxic in. This didn't come out. That
That was in my hand,
yeah,
but it still gets shattered.
yeah. This one is one of those okay cards. I mean, it's 5-drop for a 3/3, but you get 2/1/1 mites, and
Which we forgot.
yeah, which those need to go into that box. Yeah. And yeah. Okay, gulping scrap trap. Uh, that that proliferates twice, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Nim Razor Paladin, toxic. Tyrannic Atrocity, toxic. That didn't come out. There's Atraxa, a Paladin, toxic 6. I don't think you brought that out either, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. You did bring this out in one game. Not over the weekend, but when we played. Okay, so let's get down to the artifacts. You have a Jeweled Lotus. Yes, we have a bunch of Jeweled Lotuses. We've got like 5 of them. It was when we were opening this up, you know, we kept getting jeweled lotuses. I don't know why.
Oh, great.
Oh, great, another one. And to tell you the truth, I look at it and go, yeah, I rarely want to have that in my deck. But your Atraxa, of course, has a 3 colorless. Uh, and you actually brought out Atraxa on turn 4, I believe, on one game. Yeah. So turn 4, uh,
One thing I really like about Atraxa is when she enters the battlefield. Yeah.
yeah, you
Uh,
reveal the top 10 cards of your library. For each card type, you may put a card of that type from among the reveal cards into your hand. And a lot of times you had 9 cards in hand and had to discard something. But still, you end up discarding the things that you don't need.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, Jeweled Lotus, Contagion Clasp. This is you brought this out multiple times. Yeah. A Commander Sphere, normal, Sword of Forge and Frontier. That never got out. So we don't know how well that works. Green Sun's Twilight. You did this.
Yes, I did. I revealed the top 10 cards in my library. Choose a creature and/or a land card from among them and put those cards into my hand, and the rest on the bottom of my library in a random order. If X is 5 or more, instead put the chosen cards onto the battlefield or into my hand.
And then the rest on the bottom.
Yeah.
And you did where X was greater than 5. I think you had X equal to 8 or something like
Yeah,
that.
I had X equal to 8.
Uh,
So I have a chance to flunk. So
well, but you have a lot of, I mean, a lot of creatures. I mean, 35 is a lot of creatures. 36 is a lot of lands. So that is a total of 71 cards. Your chances of getting a creature and a land is really, really high in this, even if X is only equal to 4. Uh, so this was a pretty decent card, and I think you put out a duel and something else. So that was pretty darn cool. This was in there for proliferate. I don't know that you did that. Did you do unnatural restoration?
I think so.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. White Sun's Twilight. You didn't do that. Carnivorous Canopy. I think you did that once.
yeah,
Viral Spawning. You didn't do this.
I did do that.
Yeah. So you look at the top 6 cards of your library. 2 lands among them. And you did flunk on this. No, you ended up getting 2 lands, but you ended up casting this at one point when proliferate wouldn't have done you any good.
Mm-hmm.
But you certainly had plenty of lands out.
Yeah. Vat Emergence. Now, I really like Vat Emergence because I can get a creature from a graveyard, not just my graveyard. Um, but I didn't cast it.
Yeah. Okay. Aspirant's Ascent. You definitely cast this.
Yes.
So that's where you could you ended up adding toxic on top of another toxic with more toxic.
I think it did.
Yeah, and you cast this after blocks were defined.
I think it was before.
No, you did you because you attacked me with it, and I said with another creature, I said, okay, I'm going to let that through. And he's like, well, before damage, and then you cast that.
Mm-hmm.
Black Sun's Twilight. Did you cast that?
No, I was going to.
Oh yeah, and then you lost. uh, Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Proliferate.
Now, Whisper of the Dross is really good up against Indestructible.
Yeah. So you can still, what you can do is you can apply your total damage to something, and so if it's an 8/8 creature that has Indestructible and you did 10 damage to it, all you have to do is cast this once. It gets a -1/-1, and it goes.
Bye.
Yeah, that's something that a lot of people don't realize either. Anoint with Affliction. You did this.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And
And you did it on something that had
fine. So
well, yeah, but yeah, you did it once somebody had 3 poison counters, so you could exile anything.
yeah.
Complete Devotion, you didn't do that.
Mm-mm.
Experimental Augury.
I did do that. I remember doing that. I remember doing prologue to Versus.
Yeah, and you did that. I think you did that in both games.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
And that got the poison ball rolling.
Yeah.
Charge of the Mites, you didn't do that, as far as I know.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't do Reject Imperfection.
Yeah. You actually rarely do any counter spells. So
I didn't even cast it.
yeah. You had that in hand.
Yeah, but then I died.
Yeah. And you did do this. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker and gets a poison counter. Okay. Enchantments.
Rancor.
Your buddy.
Yeah. I cast Rancor on, I believe, Atraxa.
Yeah.
And
well, no, you did it on something that had well, you did it on Traxa one game, and on another game you did it on something that had toxic. I think it was the nurse or something like that.
And I played that onto something.
Yeah, when you did it on something with toxic, having trample was great because that made sure that a little bit of damage came through, so the toxic would kick in.
Yeah, and the damage.
And some damage, yeah.
I know I played that.
Yeah, you played that on Atraxa once.
Yes.
Yeah, that had to be removed. Didn't do this as far as I know.
Didn't do that.
Yeah.
I got Mrs. Mantle mainly because enchanting creature would get hexproof.
Yeah. Yeah, because almost everything has toxic in your deck. Mesmerizing dose. that didn't come out. And we're back to the lands. Okay, so what we're going to do now is let's go over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out what we are.
See, I have one land. Not great, but
Okay.
draw. No. But land pass back to me. Draw. Nothing. And I get to draw.
All right, so he's going to play out a little bit, see how far he can get before things come out.
Nothing. Yeah, I'm not getting it anywhere. I would get somewhere.
Okay, well, you would have mulliganed that anyway.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
By all means. Uh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is a much better hand. We'll have played a Jeweled Lotus.
Okay.
And play a Morphic Pool.
Yeah.
I would pass back to me.
Yeah.
Play Command Tower. Do 2. And, Void Wing Hybrid. Play the Void Wing. And then I have 6. So I could do Commander Sphere. I never got to play a Commander Sphere. I would have attacked.
Okay. So, and that is a creature with flying.
Yes.
All right.
With Toxic 1.
Yeah.
And then draw. Now I can play my commander. So I would sacrifice. And I would have 3 floating. Do that, and now I can play Atraxa.
Okay. Then the fun begins.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I would do Vanish into Eternity, 13 Roots, and Underground Stadium. And that's pretty much it. So, wow, I have exactly 7.
Well, cool.
Okay. Yeah, I think the the one that where is it? It is here. It's uncut. It's okay, but it's not. I don't have a whole bunch of uh artifacts in here. Um,
All right. So I looking through some of our cards here to figure out if we had any that I can use for the deck I'm going to build to go up against that. So let's switch over to, so you've seen how this plays out. We'll switch over, and so I think choosing Shalai Voice of Plenty would be a great counter to Atraxa. Um, Not because it stops Atraxa, but it does stop targets on any of my creatures and on the player. So with this, this is mainly going to be a flying deck, and we're going to put 1/1 counters on the creatures that we control. Uh, so this is going to be a lot of angels. Now I have thrown together 120 cards so far. Many? Let me go over the stats. Um, got 38 lands. Right now 49 creatures. That's obviously going to have to go down. The average mana cost is pretty high on this, 3.26. So we got to bring that down. But everything else seems to be about right. So this is going to take us a while to build this. And I've got to find certain cards, which I have no idea where they are. So that's going to be fun too. Um, uh, but I have found a small pile of them so far. Let's see here. We can. In fact, I don't even know if we have July easily. Well, we do have the deck or the boxes of rares.
would you want me to look?
Oh, this is a card that I think we might want in that. I'm just looking through one of our. Oh, yep. I actually put the Hope of Gearper in the deck, I think.
Mm.
Let's see.
So, if you
Oh, hey, this. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through some of the cards that I one or more creatures you control attack, they gain indestructible. Oh. So we're looking for angels.
yeah.
And I mean, I've got Angels of Invention. Oh, Elspeth's Son's Champion. That was going in there.
Yeah.
Beacon of a double target player's life total. Oh, the Knight of the White Orchid. That was something that we were thinking about putting in there.
And for ramp. I forgot what he does. When he enters the battlefield, if an opponent controls more lands than you, you may search your library for a plains card. It says a plains card.
Yeah, so that could grab my Savannah.
And put it onto the battlefield.
Yes. Okay, there's Lyra. Oh yeah, let's grab Selfless Spirit because that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Settle the Wreckage. And guess what? We have Shalai. Voice of Plenty. Voice of Plenty. We got a bunch of Shalais. Now, okay. Let's see. I do have this card. It's an enchantment. I put it in the list here. Boom. Solemnity. Why don't you talk about that for a moment?
Okay. Players can't get counters. This card,
yeah. Players can't get counters. Counters can't be put on artifacts, creatures, enchantments, or lands. Now, this is for everyone.
Yes.
So it kind of shuts down some of the stuff that I'm doing too, but it just depends on when I play this.
Yeah. If you play it on turn 3, then my deck is toast.
Yeah.
I can just do damage. No toxic, nothing.
Yeah. And yeah. So that's a bit of a problem for you, I think, right? But it's in the 99, so it's going to be difficult to get out, I presume. And we'll just see. All right, so some of the other that takes care of that.
Did you have like commander creatures you control get or your commander gets +2 and indestructible?
The which one? Heroic Intervention or
No, it's a creature.
I don't know.
White creature. It's not. I think it was oh man, brain fart.
Yeah.
It was a human. Don't remember.
All right. Well, so let's do this. I'm going to bring up Scryfall over here. And so it is a
The white creature.
Uh,
4 drop.
okay, so mana value equal to 4. It's white, and what's something that it does?
Command creatures you control get +2/+2 and indestructible.
So let's do +2. Let's see what we get. +2 indestructible. Okay, there's nothing with that.
I think it was Protector. I don't remember. I knew it was a white card.
Are you sure it's +2/+2?
Yes, because I saw
+2/+2. Mine. 4.
we might not have it.
All right. There's 22 cards here.
What's it? Legendary creature.
Angelic Field Marshal.
No, that's not it.
Holy Mantle.
No.
Um,
Um, and
there's +2/+2 in Vigilance. Oh, the Ether Shield Artificer.
no,
At the beginning of combat on your turn, target artifact creature you control gets +2, gains indestructible.
that's not it.
I'm kind of wondering why that didn't come up. +2/+2. And fat fingered a couple things here. INDESTRUCTIB. That's the only one that gives +2/+2 and indestructible.
Maybe it was in a commander deck.
That is a 4-drop. Let's take that off and search Adamant Will. Target creature gets. Commander creatures you control get +2/+2 and have indestructible. Bastion Protector.
That's the one.
Okay, it's a 3-drop. That's what it was. But yeah, that would only be your commander.
Yeah.
All right. So we have a bunch of cards to start looking at here. And seeing if we can find them. Now, right now I got 49 creatures. Okay. One of the things we're going to have to do is we're going to have anything that has flying on there. So Hangerback Walker would be great because it says with flying. Yay. Ornithopter, Birds of Paradise. I know we've got some around here somewhere. Actually, I didn't look through the green binder yet.
Yeah.
And let's see here. The green binder has a bunch of sign cards.
Yes.
And has I'm not seeing anything that. Oh, there's treasure tokens. What are treasure tokens doing in here?
I don't know.
Relic Seeker. I mean, this is kind of like some of the older stuff, I think.
Yeah.
Another Black Blade Reforged. Play Tribunal. Oh, a bunch of tokens. We need to clear out some of this stuff. Move some things around. That's it for the green binder. All right, so let's see what else we're going to do. So Esper Sentinel, I know we've got some. Some of these cards, I don't know exactly where they are. Got a box. Thought was this box right here. Maybe it's this box. Oh yes, it's this box.
You want me to?
No, that's fine. I can pull the things out.
Why not?
Well, because I want to make sure that I keep these all in whatever order I had in here. Well, no, this is Commander Legends. So this isn't what I thought it was. I've got another box around here somewhere that has a lot of our more valued cards. I thought I had it in here, but apparently I moved everything to a better spot. So darn me all, right? Harmonized. That would be pretty decent in the deck, I think. Oh, hey, we got a Llanowar Visionary. Sky Child can't legs.
Yeah, Sky Shot Skink.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to use out of that, but acidic slime. This does have Skin Shifter in there. It is a 2-drop. This one right here.
Yeah. The neat thing about Skin Shifter is you can do it at instant speed. And it can be a 4/4 Rhino with trample. It can be a 2/2 bird, has flying, or it can be a wall, a 0/8 plant.
Okay. Well, this did have a couple cards in it that we needed. There's 3 visits. And actually, I didn't put Destiny Spinner in there because I didn't think I had any, but I do.
We need Destiny.
Okay. So, Destiny Spinner. Okay.
Create an enchantment spell.
Creatures.
Oh, creatures.
And enchantment spells you control can't be countered.
Oh.
Target land you control becomes an XX elemental creature with trample and haste until end of turn, where X is the number of enchantments you control. It's still a land. Okay, we don't have a lot of enchantments in here, but that may be enough. With Destiny Spinner, that may be enough to make it useful for something. Here is what's this? This, I think these are just oh, hey, we've got some Monster Swift Spears here. Oh, an arcane signet. Cool. We need that. Um, oh yes, these are.
We need the poison counters and put them into the deck box.
Yeah, there's a Selesnya charm. I don't know. I'll throw that there. Yeah, don't you? A four-color deck going to be really hard to build casually on a budget. Well,
Well,
yeah, technically, but we didn't use a budget. uh, yeah, but we did. It was just the budget that we used was the cards that we had available. So uh, yeah, it wasn't a budget. Was not a budget build. So what I'm doing is I'm working on.
Sarah Angel. Well, okay.
Yeah, I mean we're working on the anti of that deck. So we're using Shalai Voice of Plenty to counter all of the toxic counters.
That includes the opponents.
Yeah.
So once I don't know if you were here, but oh, where is it?
What?
I'm trying to look and find Salmanti.
Oh, Salmonenti. Yeah. That is down. It's an enchantment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Salmanti. Players can't get counters. So if you play it on turn 3, this deck is toast.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it really will destroy his toxic deck.
yeah, this deck can only do damage. This deck is only based on toxic.
Yeah. Oh, hey, there's one of those lands.
You said you needed something out of this deck.
Oh, I need cards that you have in that deck. We should have those cards as well, though. I mean, they're just
Like the Savannah and
no. I already got the Savannah.
you already do.
Yes, we've got like 5 Savannahs.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I took out this card.
Uncudis.
Uncudis.
Okay. Well, what are you going to put in its place?
Um,
Don't take it out until you have something to put in its place.
um, hmm. Ah,
Oh, it's
man. I
yeah.
think
The mana base on Rhino's deck is absurd.
yeah.
Do I need to Star Fury? Do I need to load up his deck so you can see how horrid his mana base is?
My main bases.
Yeah.
Um,
How horrible. Beastly.
and
Oh wow, we got a whole bunch of evolution sages. All right, that's good. Ranger. More Aquarian Rangers. Plain White Celebration. Can't see all the way. Okay, now let me swap over to Rhino's deck.
okay.
Okay. So Rhinos, this is the start of his lands.
I got 36.
Uh,
36 lands.
36 lands. So got a Bayou, Bosijo, Bountiful Promenade, Caves of Corliss, Command Tower.
Yeah, the command tower,
Uh,
really nice.
yeah, Morphic Pool, Razor Verge Thicket, Rogue's Passage, Savannah, Sea Clouds, Sea Chrome Coast, Swamp, a Terramorphic Expanse, Mycosynth Gardens, a Tropical Island, an Underground Sea, an Undergrowth Stadium, a Vault of Champions, and a Verdant Catacombs.
Yeah.
So that's his deck. Uh, Now mine, I'm going to be building to counter all of this. Is Yeah, the thing is, I can't find the rest of the fetch lands. Um, at least not at the moment. But the thing is, Rhino didn't miss when he played this at the Commander League. He did not miss a land drop, and he got Atraxa out actually multiple times on curve. So yeah, I don't think that's a big problem for him.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got all the indestructible lands here. Um, but yeah, his deck is working pretty good. Um, and we're going to build up my deck, which is going to be Shalai. And
I think in Uncudis's this is
oh, well, hang on a second. Let me go back to your deck. Um, let's go down to. Oh, we don't have any of your.
yeah, I only have 4 artifacts.
Yeah. I mean, you still need the toxic in there
Yeah.
though. Until we get something better, leave that in there. That would be one that we could cut. Yes, we can cut Uncutus.
Good Uncudis.
Oh, more evolution sages. Woohoo! Bright. I really need to get uh, these all sorted out. Um, so right now what we're doing is we're trying to figure out good cards to go up against all of his toxic. Are you running artifact ramps? You've got a little bit. He's got a little bit in there. He doesn't have a soul ring in, but it didn't seem to be a problem, or a arcane signet.
Yeah.
We could.
I do have Commander Sphere.
Yeah, you got a commander sphere in there. Now, since I'm going two color, I won't need to ramp quite as much, I don't think. But I think I'll be leaning heavily on white. Yeah, Colossal Hammer. And those are plain plains.
Plain Plains.
Did I get a command tower in that pile? I don't know if I did or not. I didn't. There's one.
Yeah, I didn't see.
Um, Trash card. All right. Circuitous route. Nope, nope, nope. All right. I'm looking for the fetch lands. I don't think we have a City of Brass. I do know we have a Mana Confluence, and that is with the other fetch lands, which I don't know where they are at the moment.
Oh,
Or Colossal Hammers. Waters Ask. All right. So one of the things that we have to do with our Commander League is 50% of your non-land cards, does not say non-land permanents, your non-land cards has to have a single keyword on it. So,
this has some.
well, you have toxic is your main keyword.
Yeah.
Mine's going to be flying. All right, this is stuff that is unsorted. It's unsorted, and this will probably be unsorted as well. I think this is all unsorted stuff. Oh, hey, there's the dividers. And pile O tokens. Yeah, well, that's cool to know. This is what happens when you clean up. You start cleaning up, and then all of a sudden you can't find anything. So this right here, I think we already looked at this, didn't we? Oh yeah, this is our Phyrexia cards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we will be streaming the deck. We're going to be streaming again on Thursday, hopefully with the decks against each other. We'll see how it goes. So that is the plan. We're just going to do what we can. Thanks for hopping on and for the input.
Thanks, Star Fury.
And let's see here.
So,
those are like those boxes. I'm pretty certain are lands. And what's this? I think this is.
can you pass me the poison counter?
Oh, poison counters. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so let's go back to my deck.
We're already on your deck.
No. Oh, we were? Okay.
Yeah, we were.
So, I don't know if we have this card or not. I've got to figure out where we have New Capenna. Or if we have, we have some New Capenna.
I'm gonna go and put my deck up.
All right, that sounds fine. Okay, these are all red cards, probably. I think this was Legacy and Modern. Where we're doing new Legacy and Modern deck.
Oh.
And we got sidetracked into doing other things. Well, them's the breaks. All right, let us.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I saw it too, which made me think that we might have had one.
It was in
Okay, let's see. So this is Streets of New Capenna here, and I think think we've got things sorted funky in here.
Okay. All right.
All right. Do you want to look through? This is Streets of New Capenna. So if you want to look through and find all the rares and pull them out, that would be helpful. And we'll just set those rares right on top there. And we'll see if we happen to have that. Okay. I am not finding any more rares now. The card we're looking for.
That card?
Yeah. Oh, hey, we've got a Titan of Industry. I don't know that Titan of Industry would work. I had four. Yeah. Titan of Industry does not seem to be working too great. Oh, hey, a couple more rares. Oh, these are the rares. There's nothing else beneath it.
Nothing else beneath it?
Yeah. Oh, oh. All right, there's the pile of rares for that. And I don't think we have anything else, do we? No, I already looked through those. And you looked through all these and you didn't find any, right?
Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Seen anything either, so except for that. That's rare. That's easy to miss because it's one of those vehicles. All right. Okay. So all right.
Oh, I know. Unclaimed territory.
Well, yeah. We've got to find if we've got one. Okay, let's see. GAIDA. Is that right? Got the G A G. Oh, IA. There's my dyslexia kicking in. Gadia, Font of Hope. Streets of New Capenna. Looks like a $2 card. What I'm gonna do is I'll put it here. So you can't see, but we're on Card Sphere, and we're putting one up on Card Sphere at basically it's 60% of going right. If somebody wants to send one to us, that'd be great. But it's also a good way for us to figure out what cards we need and have a place to put the figure and all that stuff. So we got that.
Yeah.
We do not have this. Do I have it on Card Sphere? Definitely want to have that card.
Oh yeah.
Heck, want to have that card even if it doesn't go into this deck. So we will work to get it. Okay, what is this? This is
This card is
no, I'm looking at this box here. This box
really good. Up against my commander. Well, not up against my commander, but up against my deck.
Yeah. All right. So this is like overflow of where is it? Yeah. Well, maybe this is the Ikora. This is the Ikora box. We just don't have a label on it yet. Let's see what's in this one. This has got. Okay, this is Dominaria United. I think I've got a few Dominaria United cards in the list, but I don't know that I got many. There's plates, all of those things. This is the one that came after Amakep. The one that had the River Hoopoe in it. Fields of Ravnica. Fight the guilds down in Ravnica. All right. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Fetches. Fetches.
You found it?
I found fetches. All right. I knew it had a box somewhere. All right. Did I the Wandering Emperor, the Massacre, Opal, Nyx Bloom Ancient. No. That wasn't in our list. Glacial Fortress. Nope. There's a forest. Farewell.
Farewell.
Endurance. Drowned Catacomb. Bolt the bird. There's a bird of paradise.
Yeah, Bird's Paradise is really nice.
Okay.
Because it's a one drop.
Yeah.
It can
Yeah.
tap, add one mana of any color.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 0/1, but still.
That's percent no. For catacombs. No. Sword of Hearth and Home. Well, let me think about this. Maybe we do want to put a sword in here to give to Shalai. Originally, I wasn't thinking of doing that. The other thing I thought of is putting in like an Immortal Sun.
Immortal Sun? What does Immortal Sun do?
Yeah, that right there.
Players can't activate Planeswalker loyalty abilities. Draw the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card. Spells you cast cost one less to cast. Creatures you can control get +1/+1. Just in general. Wow.
Yeah. Allosaur Shepherd. Let's see. Endurance. There's another Esper Sentinel. Caldra complete. Solitude. Solitude is in exile up to one other target creature. That creature's control gains life equal to its power. Okay. There's a Sword of Hearth and Home.
What does Sword of Hearth and Home do?
Okay, the quick creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from green and white. Whenever a quick creature deals combat damage to a player, exile up to one target creature you own. Then search your library for a basic land card. Exile up to one target creature you own. Then search library for a basic land card. Put both cards onto the battlefield under your control. Then shuffle.
Okay.
So, there's your Saga. All right. Fetches. Razor Verge Thicket. That's already had one out. Green Sun's Zenith. I thought about that. I could always put a Gaia's Cradle in there. What do you think?
Sure.
Gaia's Cradle?
Why not?
Yeah, this is what happens when you play for years and years and years.
Yeah. I'm just bother me. I'm just putting in a Guy's Cradle.
How about this?
Oh, great Scott.
Vernaclex?
But it's in front.
Phyrexian. I got the non-Phyrexian one as well.
Yeah.
Grand Abolisher. Did I put that in here?
What is?
2 white. No.
Can I see? Can I see the?
Hang on. Let me bring it up so everyone else can see it. Grand AB. Grand Abolisher.
During your turn, your opponents can't cast or activate abilities.
Spells or activated abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments.
Oh boy.
Think that might be good?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, this might be overkill.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah. Dockside Extortionist. That won't work. Life from the Loam. Let's see. I wonder if this is picking up sound. No, it's not picking up the background sound. Cool.
Good thing
Green Medallion. Timeless Tracker. Another Vorniplex. Another. Oh, Morari's Wake. Definitely putting that in.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Mishra's Workshop. No. Yeah, these are some of the older cards. Okay, let's see. Mage, sneak attack. Sword of Fire and Ice. Sword of Bottom of Mind. Light Shadow. Yeah, Karn Liberated. Urza stuff. Emil. Teferi. Batterskull. Chrome Mox. Wait. Assassin's Trophy. Halvar. This Sanctum Prelate. Okay, I thought for certain we had a Platinum Angel. Because I put a Platinum Angel in here.
We did?
Well, yeah. Thought for certain we had one.
You can't lose the game, and your opponents can't win. So they can only lose the game.
Yeah.
And you can only win the game.
So with this, it doesn't matter if you have poison counters or not. It doesn't matter if you have commander damage or not. Now, once Platinum Angel disappears, then all that stuff changes.
Yeah.
So Corrosive Verge. And a Plains. So Corrosive Verge may be a reason. It's a tap land.
But it can get both.
Yeah, it can get 2 cards.
Yeah.
Does it?
I'm gonna sacrifice its library for a forest card and a plains card. And put them onto the battlefield tapped.
Oh, Branch Cloth Pathway. That would work.
It's a flippy.
Yes, it's an either or.
Yeah.
There's our tireless tracker. Weatherlight. This shadow bows.
Are we gonna put in the Nissa voices in the car?
I don't think so. It doesn't make that, you know, and it would be fine, but I don't know that it really makes that much sense. Perforos, Charm Stray. These are not expensive cards. Trailblazers Boots. I don't know if I put a Trailblazers Boots in there or not.
No, you didn't.
But that would be pretty funky. Okay, these are Nicholas, God Pharaoh. Power Word Kill.
Our word kill.
Yeah. Destroy target non-angel, non-demon, non-devil, non-dragon creature. For 2. 1 in the black.
Is it an uncard?
No, it's
Power word kill.
yeah, it's the D&D
Oh.
D&D one. All right. So that I might have some more of the rares in here.
Funky rares?
Yeah. Yeah. These. I'm looking for like City of Brass or something like that. Blood Strand, Tarmogoyf. Yeah, I should have sold those Tarmogoyfs long ago.
Turquoise?
Yeah, we never used them.
Is it expensive?
Not anymore. I mean, they used to be really, really expensive. These are Chalice of the Void, Eureka. Yeah, some of these are really old cards. Some of them are faded. Didn't keep the color very well because of the humidity that they were in.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now we've got we need to get the big box of rares, I think.
Where is it?
It's in the closet.
Um,
I will get to find it. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to scroll through this and see if we can find Phyrexia. The Phyrexia symbol is also this symbol right now inside a deck builder. They didn't update.
Gilded Shoes.
Yeah, but that's not the good. It's see, if you look at this spot here where it says Eternal Witness, it's the shooting star, but it's got that symbol.
Mm.
I think your mom is. This is
think I know what.
Yeah,
she's
that's
watching.
yeah. She's watching Ocean's 12 or something
Yeah, probably.
like that. I think this is the. Is this Dom United? No, this is the Icora stuff.
I really like Ocean's 12. But I think Ocean's
Ocean's 12 is the second one. Ocean's 11 is the first one.
but Ocean's 11 is the best one.
Yeah.
I need to stand up.
Okay. Well, I was going to potentially get you to look through this right here, and you can do it standing up, I think, for this angel. So you may want to just sort by color.
Okay.
And then I'll get the big box of sorted rares. Ouch. And yes. That we have a small pile of cards that need to be sorted in. Actually, maybe a big pile of cards that need to be sorted in. Oh, cool. Other runes. I had that in my list as well. Um, Forsaken Monument needs to go in my Traxos deck.
Yeah, oh, me, Dad.
Yes.
On.
Yeah. So.
Did you want to put that in?
Yeah. That doesn't fit the theme. I mean, we're trying to go for a lot of flyers.
No, I mean in your Traxxas deck.
I don't know. Maybe. Sure. Eyeballs. Compost. Ooh. No, not compost. Shalai's Acolyte. Yeah. So that's why I said if you just sort by color, I mean, that will help get us closer. We'll see if we happen to have that. It's only an uncommon, right?
Yeah.
It's worth 3 cents. But in my deck, yeah. Dawn's Line.
Blades.
And pulling out rivers as well.
Mm-hmm. Another braids.
Yeah, we ended up getting a bunch of them for some reason. And I've got 3 out of the pack. Or out of the box. There's a bunch of lame stuff. All right. Okay. Big box. Oh. Rares. And not all of them. These are actually. No. This is the commander stuff. Alrighty. But there are some things out of this we might want to get.
Oh, I found this. It's a tap land, but
Yeah, not interested in that. It's oh man.
the world spell. The world spell.
Yeah. Okay. Voila. All right. So didn't find
Nothing.
Shalai's Acolyte. All right. We can also end up chatting with Out of the Box. See if they've got any. All right. Well, Sunblast Angel.
Just battlefield, destroy all tapped creatures.
Yeah. We have an Avacyn Angel of Hope. Or did I already pull that out? I think I might have already pulled that out. So like Old Gnawbone. Pretty sure. Old Growth. Dryads. Nope. We do. It's not in. Not sorted in yet. Which is entirely possible because that is yeah. It's not Forgotten Realms. It's what was it called?
Yeah, nothing.
Okay. Um. Okay. I can do Bruna and Gisela, I'm sure.
Yeah. Bruna and Gisela merged into
Brazilla.
Rosella. That's right.
The thing is, we may have. Um,
I think they're in the red binder.
unless I already pulled them out.
No, you didn't.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. No, they weren't in the red binder because I would have pulled them out.
Mhm.
Okay, there's an absent guardian angel.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. I think Bruna and Gisela are in another deck. And I bet you I know which deck they're in.
Which deck?
Speedy's Spirits and Angels deck.
Okay.
Now the thing is, we used to have a play set of
We did.
them. Yeah. Because I ended up doing when it was in standard. I did. So.
Okay, are there anybody else?
Which is fine. And
Okay.
a lot of times people only jump on when we're actually doing gameplay as opposed to hangouts or stuff, which is fine. It doesn't bother me any. So, you can go ahead and close this out, and then we will search for things.
Well, I want to thank you for hopping on and watching us find some cards.
Yeah.
And
the deck tech and all that.
and Deck Tech, and I have more videos coming out soon. So until then, Rhino out.